Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is about the last section in the IELTS complete course module, which is the writing section. As per my personal experience, writing section has been the most difficult section out of all because it needs a lot of practice and strategies to deal with the questions well. Now, I will not cover the common topics on writing, which is what is writing section, what all questions do you see, how much time duration is it for, not all these things. There are thousands of videos on YouTube about the writing section, but I will cover a less talked parameter, which is how you are assessed on the writing skill. What is the parameter that judges that you score a 9, 8 or a 7.5 band? And in the end, I will talk about how you have to utilize your time properly, thinking about the topic before you attempt the question actually. Those 2-3 minutes that are really crucial in the writing section. So these are the two segments. Let me begin with the first segment. And as I say always, please subscribe to my channel and show support. And let's begin with the main module. Okay guys, so I will talk about the 5 top parameters that are really important and basis which the examiner gives you a nice band or a bad band. So the 5 parameters are starting with the first parameter, which is the quality content. Quality content here, I mean that it has two aspects. One is that you cover the direct question. You do not go through indirect ways, which is you hold the nose directly and do not hold the nose in an indirect roundabout way. Your content should be apt, your statements should revolve around the topic. That is one. Second, what I mean by quality content is that try to give as many examples as possible, as many facts as you know about the topic. You can give like 3 to 4, that also works, but there should be some examples, because examples are a way to tell the examiner that you are very thorough about the topic and you are not just theoretically writing anything basis some content you have read online, but you have factual knowledge about that thing, you have a factual experience about that topic. So do mention those. Coming to second parameter, I would say it is about the first impression thing. So when I say first impression thing, it is always said that first impression is the last impression. So how can you make the first impression the first move in terms of your content, which is the first introductory paragraph? That is where the examiner forms a judgment on whether you know the topic, whether you have proper ideas across, and in which direction you are going. So try to make the first paragraph little fancy. When I say fancy, you have to talk about the ideas related to that topic, and towards the end of the paragraph you have to mention on the side that you will be taking, whether you are for the motion or against the motion. So you have to give a clarity so that the examiner knows what he is going to see further in the essay. So do make sure that you are very clear with your sides that you are taking and with your ideas. Coming to the third parameter. Now this is really important because this is about the grammatical skills, the grammatical knowledge that you have. Try to make least errors. I would not say that do not make any errors, because to err is human. You will tend to make some or the other error, but try to minimize all the kind of errors that you are making right now in your practice test. So that's one. Another thing is be careful about the spellings. Be careful about the parts of speech that you are using, the usage of tenses, words. So you have to be really sure that your errors are reduced to very minimum rate. That's one thing, because what impression are you making when you are creating errors? That means you're not good at English. You do know the idea, you do know the topic, but you cannot represent it, you cannot write it in a very crisp and a nice manner. So that's where you will lag and your marks will be deducted here. Coming to the fourth parameter, as everybody says, adhere to the word limit. See guys, this exam, they are really particular about the word limit. If you proceed, you can at the max proceed to like 10 or 15 words, that's it. And if you're lacking, then again 10 or 15 words, not more than that. If you have reduced the word limit, it means you do not have anything to write and the marks will be deducted. If you proceed the word limit to a marginal level, then again the examiner has no time to read your content and he will give you again negative score for that. Your band will, reduce. That's the problem. There's no negative marking, but yes, the band will reduce. So please adhere. If it is like in part 2, it is for essay writing, it is 250 words. If it is letter writing, it is 150 words. And if it is report writing, again, it is around 150 words. So please ensure you do read the message that what is the word limit and follow that religiously. Coming to the last and the 5th parameter. Now this is about structuring your complete essay, structuring your complete writing pattern, your writing attempt, and connecting the paragraphs. Your paragraphs should be well synchronized with one another. There are, I have made certain videos where I have talked about the connecting words such as therefore, however, in contrast, or to sum up, to conclude. So these words should be used, because as reasoning should be given, so that it's in one go, the complete essay. And you have to structure it well, which means that you have to divide the essay into 2 and 3 paragraphs. You have to divide the letter or the report also in 3 paragraphs. So this should be, ensured. It should not be in one go, which means that you are not prepared well. It gives an impression to the examiner that, okay, the content is fine, the grammatical errors are least, everything is okay. But the person, the IELTS test taker, doesn't know how to structure, how to present the complete thing in a very fancy, in a very neat and tidy manner. So this was the 5 rule. Now coming to the second segment of my video, which was how do you utilize your time thinking properly before you attempt the writing test. So guys, if it is essay writing, letter writing, you have it in one go, one stretch. So what you have to do is, before every part, these 2 parts, you have to spare 3 minutes at least in which you prepare pointers. Pointers has to be across the 3 paragraphs. What you will write in the introductory paragraph in a pointer format. In the second paragraph, what you will again write as in terms of benefits maybe, or disadvantages if it's an essay. If it is something related to the letter, then again pointers, which have to be in at the most 3 to 4 words. That's it. And the concluding paragraph, what you need to write so that you conclude it well. So this preparation, this time has to be utilized so that you do not fumble during the writing test, or you do not get stuck and your time gets wasted. Preparation is really needed so that once you jump into the main section, you are completely shielded. You know what you have to write, and there is no confusion, there is no panic, there's no tension. So this is what I meant. I particularly used as a strategy during my writing section, and it really helped me. I did not even do it right in the exam. I was even making notes, making pointers in my practice test. So start it from where you are practicing, so that what you do during this time is exactly what you will do in the writing main exam. So these are the 5 parameters which have been the test takers have been assessed upon. So you should try to not ignore these things, rather work upon them while you are giving your practice test. And this is all for this video. If you have any queries, you can write to me in the comment section. And before you leave this channel, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, share it across so that others also get benefited out of it. Stay tuned for the more videos, and good luck for your preparation.